Like I make a piece and it is everything. Like the idea goes with it. Whereas other designers, especially with fashion, you make a pattern, you produce the pieces, and you can always go back to that pattern and replicate them. But I don't think I could genuinely replicate anything I've ever made.
So what is your name?
Janelle Abbott.
And can you spell that for the camera?
Janelleabbott. I'm from Kenmore, which is North Lake Washington, and I was homeschooled through 9th grade, and then I went to Inglemoor High School in Kenmore, and then I went to Parsons School of Design in New York City to study fashion design. Because my early education wasn't typical, I had a lot of freedom as far as creative exploration, and my parents owned a clothing manufacturing company. And we spent a lot of time just playing at the warehouse with scraps of fabric, and we turned boxes into an arcade, and I made doll clothes and tried to sell them to the employees. And I've just always been interested in how clothing can be used as an art form. And that's what I really ended up focusing on when I went to school. I had a difficult time acclimating to the culture of New York because it was so nonstop. I eventually acclimated and even came to enjoy that sort of nonstop lifestyle, but it wasn't sustainable for me. But I kept fighting with the curriculum and my instructors to approach it from a more esoteric, artistic perspective, whereas they were very much sort of fundamental design principles. So I ended up sort of making my own way, and I found an instructor along the way who really supported that, who I learned the zero-waste design methodology from.
And like the perfect colors, because this material I got at Seattle Recreative, and this is my aunt's curtain. But like what? They go together perfectly. And then
every garment just has to equal a square or rectangle of fabric. So you can't lose any bit of material along the way in construction. Whereas typical garment design, you waste about 15% of the material. Every positive shape has a negative. And that means, like, if this is the positive of your neckline, then you've got this space here that's going to get thrown away. So the zero-waste design is obviously trying to eliminate that ecological damage of perpetuating landfills and wasting really like hard-earned resources. The very act of designing the pattern could define the aesthetic of the garment. My design style is very active, and so with zero waste, it's both active and reactive. You're drawing lines and reacting to that line from both edges. Even if a t-shirt is simple, it still took human hands to sew it. I just want to be responsible with the materials that I have. I want to be responsible with my time on this planet. I try to reduce how much waste I produce, and this is one way to do that.